Hey everyone, Alicia here from Stretch It app, and on today's episode of Stretch It Fundamentals, we are covering the low squat position. Now, low squat has a lot of elements to cover: ankle flexibility, hip flexibility, of course. So today's video will primarily focus on the hip flexibility. And I find that sometimes while training a low squat position, it's helpful to have props nearby. So I'll cover those in a minute. Also, if you primarily strength train and you find that you can't get the right depth for a fuller range of motion, then perhaps it will be helpful to improve your low squat position, especially if you want to improve your range of motion to recruit more muscle. What I find helpful too, if you want to focus primarily on your hip flexibility and you're still working on your ankle flexibility, I have thinner foam blocks here, but you could also use a rolled up towel, a pillow, or even books of the same height under each heel to mimic what the foam blocks are doing. And again, that's just to decrease the range of motion for your ankles while you're working on your hip depth. Let's start with one leg at a time. In all fours, we'll step right foot forward, have the knee and toe face out diagonally, and have same side hand to inside thigh. Gently press the thigh out as you drop your back hip towards the floor. Try not to maneuver your back thigh to the side. Keep the weight straight down center and carefully press that front thigh wide. You can roll out to the out seam of your foot, but placing it flat is fine. See if you can abduct here. Press your thigh out while lifting the chest up. You can go in and out just to feel the difference between both positions, holding thigh wide as you keep the chest up. Repeating on the other side, same thing. Again, make sure the knee and toes face diagonal, hand inside, press the thigh out. Be sure that your foot is far enough so that the heel is down, right? Press out. Squeezing back thigh down, keeping the chest high. Now that we've tackled one leg at a time, ultimately, when in a low squat position, and I'll use some foam blocks here just to lift my heels. If the knees are pulling in towards the center, then what we just did in our open hip lunge variation is mimic that abduction now with both legs. So even if you had to walk into it, if we come to all fours, tuck your back toes under, have any lift that you need under the heels, because having flexible ankles does help a low squat position. But while I understand if you're working on both your ankles and your hips, you might need an assist for the ankles as you train. Walk your heels on your foam risers and see if you can get your hips low and press the thighs wide, and then walk back. See how that feels. And every time you walk back, press knees wide, drop the hip. If you have to start higher, then lift the hip higher and then maybe sink down and walk it back. So yes, I'm definitely sneaking in an upper body workout, but I'm sure we all appreciate the efficiency here. Here we go. 2 more. And forward. 1 more. And forward. If you're looking to further improve your flexibility, we have more classes like this on our Stretch It app, and our link is down below in the description box. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel.